All right, we're on lesson 9, bubble 8. Extra code, height and width attributes. This one's actually pretty good, so you may want to consider learning it. So let's go ahead and look. In our image tag, there are these new attributes, height and width. So what's going on here is they're saying that we want the height of this picture to be 220 pixels and the width to be 300 pixels. So it forces this picture to be that size. And if I want to mess with it, look, I can change it to like 400 and it makes it wider. 500 makes it way wider. Let's go to 300. So let's go ahead and add these same attributes to line 1213. Remember, it has to be inside the tag, the closing caret, or the end caret, I'm sorry. So I'm going to enter, and then I'll type in height equals, and all I'm doing is copying this pattern, right? That's all I'm doing. Nothing special, nothing ingenious, just straight up copying. 200 or 220, sorry. 220, quote, enter. So it's already fitting nicely. Width equals, quote, 300, and quote. Right, so now it's the same size as the picture of this dog. Nice. And then if we want to be super sneaky for this last one, let's just go ahead and copy the height and the width. Control C. And then I'm going to hit enter before the end caret. Paste it. Control V. Here, let's scoot up so we can see it. Let's see the magic happen. Alright, so I'm here. Control V. And there it is. Now they're all the same size. So again, height equals your quotes and the size inside. And that's it. Okay, challenge. Make an illustrated story. Put your new image tag skills to the test and create. An illustrated story. As an extra challenge, include code from the past lessons such as special characters and style sheets. Remember how we do that as an extra challenge? We can just go back to previous lessons and steal. Let's see what we have here. Oh, look, here we are. Style sheet link. I'm going to copy it. Let's go to our challenges. Here's our challenge. Now I'm going to drop in that style sheet right here. And instead of calling it animals, let's call it style. Because why not? Now I'm going to add CSS. Name it style so it matches. Style.css. Alright, illustrated story. Let's change the background to blue. Let's change the paragraph text to white. And that looks pretty good. Alright. Here's our index. Here's our body. Let's start with our H1. Caret. H1. Caret. The the flying rock? I don't know. Flying rock. Caret slash H1 caret. The flying rock. Now I'll start a paragraph. P. Once there was a rock who wished he could fly. And then caret slash P caret. There we go. And now let's find a picture of a rock. A rock, not I rock. Let's go to Pixabay. And find a rock. Not seeing like a single rock picture. How about an illustration? Here we go. Here we go. Here's a rock. Well, rock enough for me. Okay, download. I'll save the file. And then I'll go to my code.org. Okay, once there was a rock who wished she could fly. And we'll do a new paragraph. Actually, look, I'll just copy this paragraph, paste it, and then just change the text. But he could not, because he was a rock. And then I'll paste it again. One day, a little troublemaker named Louis walked by and saw the rock. And then I'm going to paste again, and I'm just going to change the text. He picked up the rock and threw it at his sister. And then the end is the rock got to fly. The end. Alright, so now I have my story here. Now let's go ahead and add the pictures. The flying rock. Okay, caret img. Oh, we need to add our picture, huh? Add image, upload file. Here's our rock. Alright, picture's uploaded. And then we're going to change the name so it's a reasonable name. Let's call it rock.png. Okay, img space src. And drop in the rock. Hit enter. And then alt equals quotes rock. And then close it off with that end caret. And there's our rock. Oh man, it is giant. Let's make it a little smaller using what we just worked on. So, here's our rock. Let's go ahead and add some more. Height, H-E-I-G-H-T, equals. Then we got to put those quotes that they love so much. Quote 220. There we go. And there's our rock. If we wanted, we could also add the height, the width. But if you just put in the height, it's going to automatically make the width, what's the word? Not compatible. Gosh, what is the word? Anyway, it'll make it the corresponding width. So, okay, once upon there was a rock who wished he could fly. And here's the rock. But he could not because he was a rock. One day, a little troublemaker named Louie walked by and saw the rock. All right, let's find a Louie. Let's find a child. Here's a good Louie. All right, we'll download Louie. Save the file, bring it in, add image, upload file. Here he is. And we'll rename this. Instead of boy blah blah blah, we'll just name it boy. Okay, back to our index. One day, a little troublemaker named Louie walked up and he saw the rock. Now I can add this image, right? Or I can just copy this code that I've already written, right? Control C, and then I'll paste it here in line 16. Control V, right? So now I have the rock twice, and then I'm just going to change the name from rock to boy.png. And then I'll change the text to boy. And there it is. Now we have our story. The flying rock. Once there was a rock who wished he could fly. There's the rock. But he could not because he was a rock. One day a little troublemaker named Louie walked by and saw the rock. He picked up the rock and threw it at his sister. Might as well throw his sister in there, huh? Put girl. Here, that looks like a good sister. Download the file. Save it. And we're going to upload it. Add image. Upload file. It's going to show up here, hopefully soon. There it is. Rename. We'll call this girl. Alright, so now we have the girl. So let's just type this one out just for practice. Carrots, IMG, space, SRC, and then girl, alt, equals, quotes, girl, girl, and then let's close it off and see how we're doing. Oh, it's kind of big, so let's go ahead and add this height attribute as well. There we go, now she fits. Alright, there we go. We have our story done. Hurrah!